Good afternoon, everybody. So here we are, Crystal Lotus channel. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Arjun Greco from the Czech Republic. So today we will do a reading, flip through review of one of my favorite new deck. They're called the Crow Tarot, and they're really nice. They came out in 2019 from US, came published, and the author of this card is MJ Collinane or Collinane. I don't know how it's correctly pronounced. She's an Australian lady, but she decided to make a very different kind of tarot deck with only crow tarot, and in these decks there are no human beings, only crow. Crow is a very interesting totem animal by the Native Americans. The crow, it's a group, it's a family of different kind of this bird. This black, dark blue bird, like the raven. The crow are in this family, and this bird is extremely intelligent and playful, and the Native American says that it works on different level and dimensions. It's a connection with the ancestors also now. So these cards are really nice. They're quite big, as you see. They're quite large size if compared to classic Rider-Waite. You see, they're quite large. Actually, they are very good for beginners because they're easy to read and simple. So we can start first with the big arcana. So we have the Fool here. So we could put it here. So the journey starts with the Fool, no? Yeah. So this is it's lovely. This card is quite simple. You know, there is the crow, and he starts to go on a journey, and there's a lotus flower there. There's a tree, the magician. So that's interesting. The crow is holding the wand there, and there are the elements here: sword, chalice, and pentacles, and flowers. Really lovely. And we have the High Priestess. It's really lovely. It is based on Rider-Waite's Smith, this card, inspired. So here again, this is the more female kind of crow. Maybe you can feel the energy. There is a pomegranate behind the sword. Here she put also the elements. That's interesting. The normal Rider-Waite, she put all the elements: sword, pentacles, chalice, and wands, all of them, and the moon. No, that's very interesting how she did this. And there's the Empress. So this is lovely. The crow flies over the forest. There are some kind of roots here. There's wands, and there is the sunshine with the heart and the chalice. That's very nice done. Nice picture. I think they're hand painted, this picture, if I don't say wrong. Then it was later printed as a tarot deck. And these cards really come in a very good carton hardcover box, so really solid box. And we do have for sale on in Czech language. We have available called havran karty, and then we have available, if somebody interested, also in English. For European customer and Czech customer, you just PM us in the comment below or in Crystal Lotus channel. Just contact us. And then we have the Emperor. So that's a classic card. So he's sitting on the throne, holding the sword, and there is an Aries, no? Aries there, or Mufflon, no? And we have the Hierophant. So there is no Pope here, so no religion. So it's like a crow, which is the ruler of these two, you know, like he's the boss, and there's some kind of church picture in the keys. These cards are really nice. It really touches your heart. When I heard that these cards were released, the Crow Tarot, I was really looking forward, because I love crows, and this is really, it's for crow lovers, for bird lovers, for all kind. They're really well done. And this is the lovers. So it's interesting, two crows are together, they touch each other the head and forms like a heart. There's like a human heart, and that's interesting. And there is the trees there, with a snake there. Very interesting. The sun, the chariot, so that's quite simple. The crow flies, it moves forward. So new destiny, there's the moon. There's a lot of moon in this. The strength is also classical. The crow sits on top of the mouth of the lion. Endless knots, very interesting. Then there's the hermit, that's interesting. The crow holds the lamp in his beak, and there is a star here, so it's very interesting. This is the snowing. Then there is the wheel fortune, that's very interesting. All the crows are around. The wheel and the astrological sign to use. There's a Scorpio, Leo, that's really classical right away. The Taurus and Aquarius, and there's a snake again down there. Justice with the balance, with the crown there. Simple hanged man, so the crow's opposite here. That card, there's a dead crow, and born again new crow. Temperance, so there's a crow holding a chalice, giving water to another chalice. Interesting. The devil is quite different than the usual. It's like the crow has some kind of a mask of a bone, Aries or Mufflon, but the pentagram is opposite, and one small bird is chained to this. And there is a very good booklet with this cards, or you can buy an extra booklet which costs more money, but I think it has a lot of interesting information. And there is this, the tower, that's the Tower of London, so it falls down and all the crows, very interesting. And the thunder, the star, that's really nice. The star is like the star here, and the water is flowing. The moon, that's really magical and mystical as the crow. It's connected to the moon, the shadow of the moon. It remembers a little bit like Batman, this symbol, but Batman has the bat there, and here is the crow, and there's a crow here. There's a cage and a fish. Also very interesting. Interpret the dark. The sun, really nice. The crow rides or flies over the horse, and there's the sun as a judgment. So the dead crows are flying over. He's singing something or making some sound. There's a flag there. And the world, so how it completes. So really nice deck. So it's holding a wand and the crown there, and the astrological signs here, the Taurus, the Leo, and the Scorpio. The Aquarius I cannot see, maybe there's a pot there or something. So really nice cards. And then we go with I will first show you the cup cards, the chalice. They're really nice, the water cards. Ace of Cups, so that's a typical ace, a huge chalice, and the crow is drinking the water. Really nice. A lot of lotus flower, and it's really nice. And the two of chalice, so two crows coming together in love, and there's a heart, the two chalice pouring. The lion, the infinity symbol, two snakes together, really nice. Three of chalice, beautiful. The crows are having a drink, let's say, and drinking from this full chalice. The four of chalice, so that's typical right away. So three cups are here, and the crow is looking one in the air, let's say. Actually, the crow is sitting on a tree, so it's in the clouds, the cups. This is a typical right away. Five of chalice, so two chalice are full and three are empty, so looking behind. So six of chalice, so the six chalice are full, the crow are flying, sunflower, really nice. Seven of chalice, as you see, like a right away, all these wishes, what you like here. Eight of chalice is also typical, 8 cups, and then the raven or crow is looking where to fly. There's mountains, moon. 9 of chalice is really nice, full of chalices are full of different fruits like grapes and lotus and apples, so really nice. And the 10 of chalice, that's really fantastic with the rainbow. Really like a joy and happiness. The two raven crow are really happy and in love. And it's interesting, the crow, when they are partner, male and female, they are lifelong. So if one dies, the remaining crow remains widow his whole life. And it's very deep, the relationship. So this is the chalice cards, really nice, very good, really good. Then we have the page. So you would ask me how you can do raven cards, crow cards without the people, without the cards, the page, the king. Actually, it's possible, but quite different. So here we have the Knight of Cups. So the crow is flying over the horse and the fish there. So really interesting. King of Cups is simply a crow sitting on the chair with his crown on the head and the big pot, big chalice. Page of Cups, so that the crow is drinking from the chalice, and there's a fish and the crab, the Cancer. Queen of Cups, so you have to really feel the energy because they are different. King and queen, there's more feminine. She's also the queen on the throne, and the crown is there, the moon and the crab. So really, really nice. And then we go with the wands. So Ace of Wands, so the crow is standing on the Ace of Wands and the city behind. So two of crows, so two crows together and the wands together. Yeah, really nice. Three of crow. And that's the wands start to be a little bit different, the cards, and right away, like you see, three wands are there, and the crow is watching the sea or something, trying to see. Four of wands, all the wands together, and then the crow are happy together singing. There's a fountain there. Five of wands, so that's typical different color of wands, and a five. Six of wands, so that's really interesting. All the crows are here, and the one in the middle, so he has a victory, sunshine. This is victorious. This is a symbol of victory. This is Julius Caesar. This 6, 7 of wands. It's interesting because the 7 wands are 6 wands are down and 1 is on the top, so you are on the top. So that means these crows would like to fight with you, but you are on the top and watching from the overview, from the situation. 8 of wands is typical, so you're trying to fly quickly from the 8 of wands energy. 9 of wands, so here are 8 wands and 1 you're holding in your beak. And yeah, that's also interesting. 10 of wands, so the crow is flying away with all the wands, so it's going in a new direction. That's really interesting. So these are the wands, and let's see how the different page, knight and king. So knight is again with the horse, nice, and it's flying over the horse. There's a big wand there. Queen of wands, so now there's some new animal. There's a lion. There is also a lot of lions in this card. The lady got inspired also by the lion. So in the Queen of Wands, there is the queen with the 2 lions and the wand. So it's like it's creating like some kind of throne, let's say. Since the lion means energy, vitality, it represents the fire element, so it's good. The Queen of Wands has 2 lions, but the King of Wands has only 1 lion. That's interesting, you see. 1 and 2 lions. So it's interesting why the lady decided like this, but I guess there's some kind of meaning. That's why she made an extra book. There are more information on it. I didn't get the book unfortunately now, but I will be interested to know what is in these cards going on, because there are a lot of information which you need to know. Why is it 2? Why is it 1? But it could mean no. And the crow here is bigger than this one. So the male one is bigger and the female smaller. That's logical, no? And the flower represents the femininity, no? That's really interesting, really. And the page of wands, so that's a simple crow holding a stick, a wand. Really nice, really warm cards. So then we have the swords. So these cards are as usually a little bit the hardest card or the most darker, let's say. So we go with the Age of Swords. So that's really interesting. There's a sword there, and the crow is behind like a shadow, so it rises. It's very interesting. Two of Swords. So the swords are together, and the raven is blindfolded, so has to decide where to go. Three of Swords. So that's one of the hardest cards in the Rider-Waite. So that's the swords are inside the heart, but really literally, really brutal. Four of Swords, as typical, the raven is upside down, and I don't know if he's dead or sleeping, but it looks like sleeping. One sword is down, three are up, and there's some raven behind his pictures. Really interesting. And the Five of Swords, so there are four swords here and one up. So it's really interesting why the lady decided to make like this. This looks like some dead ravens or something. Some are flying, one is holding two swords, so a lot of interesting things, and a lot of snowing. Six of Swords, so there are the six swords and the crows flying over the sea. It doesn't need a boat because it's a crow, you know. 6, 7. They're quite funny actually. They're quite fun. I really love this. Really good card, really. And 7 of Swords. So here we have to a little bit look. So here are four swords, 2 on the floor and 2 here on the air, and 3 the crow is taking and flying away. One crow is standing on one of the swords, one is on the floor. So it's quite interesting how the swords here are a little bit moving. Interesting. 8 of Swords is typical, all the swords on the floor, and the raven is binded. It's binded and cannot move. It's like in prison. 9 of Swords, so that's like all the swords are here in this line, or horizontal. Sorry, vertical, not horizontal. Vertical. And the crow here are like, I don't know, fighting maybe, and there is one in the nest, and there is the cage, and the moon. It's quite interesting, quite mystical. And the last one, 10 of Swords. That's really interesting. All the swords are going down, it's going inside the crow, so you know, it's really a lot of pain or something. And if you look properly, it looks like a gate or something. This card is really interesting, really nice. And then we have the page, king and swords. How they look. Page of Swords. So again, the crow is holding a sword and is flying somewhere. Queen of Swords. So she is the queen and she's sitting on the throne, as you see. King of Swords is again sitting on the throne as the king. And there are some astrological signs here, like this one is Saturn, so it could mean something, what she's trying to say. And as you see, the king is bigger than the queen. And the Knight of Swords is again on the horse and flying away. So in this card there are some extra animals. So let's go with the disc, with the pentacle. So these are also really nice. Ace of Pentacles, so there's a typical pentagram, really nice, and the crow is standing there, really the symbol of magic, really nice. 2 of Pentacles, so the 2 coins, which are in movement, up and down, like this in this 8 symbol infinity, so really interesting. 3 of Pentacles, so there are 3 pentacles, and the crow is sitting on top and eating the cherries, so really interesting. 4 of Pentacles, so the crow is holding 2 pentacles and sitting on top of one, and one is in the head, so really interesting. And the city behind. 5 of Crow. Maybe this is one of the cards which I least don't like. It could be maybe more creativity. There are pentacles on top of the tree, 5 of them, and the 3 crows and 2 on the floor. So it's quite interesting. The pentacles are up, and maybe these crows are searching the pentacles, where is it, but they are on the top of the tree, so it's quite interesting. 6 of Pentacles, so it's interesting. The crow is holding the scale and finding the balance. There is fish. It's interesting because it's a pentacle card, earth sign, there is a fish. It could be some meaning. Maybe it means to give some food to the other crows, and they're also hungry, not to keep yourself. 7 of Pentacle of Earth. That's interesting. All the pentacles are on the tree, on the nest of the crow. There are 6 here and 1 is on the top. So it's really interesting what it's trying to say here. 8 of Pentacles. Interesting. So 2 are on the floor. The crow is beaking. Doing. And 6 are on the top of the tree. So maybe it's creating something to put on the top. It could be. And this card, it's one of my favorites. It's really nice, and it's a bonus. I really feel nice that she did this. 9 of Pentacles. Look at this. There's a lovely wolf there, and the crow is sitting on the top of the wolf. And all the coins here. The sun is really nice. This card is such a beautiful combination because the wolf and the crow are always together. If you look in the nature, because say that the crow shows the way to the wolf where to hunt, where are the prey, and the wolf attacks the prey, and let's say it kills the prey and then eats the prey, and what is left, the crow waits on the tree, and then he will have the meal. So somehow they're connected, and it's really nice. They are together in this card. It's not about only about crows, but one wolf. There is one wolf, and it's really nice, right? And then the 10 of Pentacles, and they're really nice. As all the pentacles there is abundance, and the crow are on the top of the trees. It's really nice. A lot of lotus flower, really nice energy. And the page and the king and the queen. That's the last part. So there's a page of Pentacles, so sitting on top of the tree, watching the pentagram there. King of Pentacles again on the throne, and then there's the Queen of Pentacles. Remember, the king is bigger than the queen. And then the Knight of Pentacles, very nice. This is a black horse, so it's a different kind of horse here. Very nice decision, and it's holding the coin in his beak. So maybe in the beginning you will say how it can work, this card, but it really does work and really are good. And it's for all crow lovers, bird lover, nature lover, who don't like religion, because there is not much religion in this. And now I will do a reading, so you will not only see that only flip through and review, but a small reading. We will do about the now it's the full moon, 4 and 5, so we have the full moon in Leo and Aquarius. So we could do a reading. What does this full moon mean to you? So we will just do very simple. We will take we could take five cards. Five cards. Just mix the cards easily. And these cards, I've seen that they are available nowadays in different languages, in English, in German, Deutsch, and Czechsky. I saw they are available, maybe in Italiano, and Francais. You have to look if they are available. But we have available Crystal Lotus Desert in Czech language, also in English, an option. If you would like, just contact us at Crystal Lotus. You're most welcome. Let us mix the cards. So, because they are all together, so should we mix? So we take the 5 cards and we see what this full moon does it mean for you, for all of you, or what does it bring. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching this video. You're free to subscribe, and if you would like, if not, it's okay. And commenting below. So thank you so much. So like this, so 5 cards. They are quite big, that's the only thing. I have to say the cards are quite big. And but I would rate 1 to 10, 10 is the maximum. I would rate them absolute 10 because they're really fantastic. They're really good, these cards. Really nice painting, nice booklet. Hardcover, really it goes easily, not difficult. Only thing is a little bit big, the size, but really good cards, really. I will 10 out of 10, stunning, amazing, really. Well done, very good. So now we will do the full moon reading. What does this full moon mean to you? What will it bring and how? And what is the highest point to reach? And what does it mean now? So let us start here. So there is a 6 of pentagram, So it starts about material world, so it's about more balance to find. So when you receive the abundance, to share with other people, not to keep only for yourself, and to find this balance. This is conquered. Queen of Cups. So there's a lot of emotion and feelings going on. So Queen of Cups, so the Queen is more mature. It's the feminine part, like a mother, caring, sensitivity, emotional. So there's a lot of emotion and feelings going on. That's the next. So there's a lot of material. Pentagram again, that's the 7 of pentagram. So there is some work to do and to take care of and to put in your nest, abundance, to accumulate probably. So Queen of Pentacles, there's a Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Cups. So this could be you, could be people around you. So Queen of Pentacles is more grounding, more caring, more materials. Maybe it's about time to take care of yourself or people around you, of your health, could be. So very interesting. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. So there's a lot of going on because there's a lot of people, let's say, Crow, Queen, and the Knight. So Knight of Swords. Swords are more the thinking, the intellectual cards, analytical. So there is something moving forward. So you would like to move forward with your thinking, not to get stuck, and to move forward, to go on. So what is the final destination where you would like to reach? Ace of Cups, that's really nice. Ace of Cups, so there's an ace, so ace. You can really see it's really nice. Ace of Cups, so it's a new beginning, new emotion and feelings, a lot of emotion and feeling, sensitivity. There's a lot of emotions going on because there's a Queen of Cups and Ace of Cups. So there's a new beginning and emotional, some new work or some kind of new love or something to care of. A lot of emotions. There is also some material part. You will need to find a balance and to put together the abundance which you get, the work. And the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, so it means there is some work, so there is some abundance here, for taking care. What your health could be also, because Pentacles doesn't mean only material, but also means your health. Queen of Cups, a lot of emotion and feelings going on, so some thinking, something to move forward. Yeah, it was really nice. So I hope you enjoyed this video about the Crow Tarot, and let us know what you think about it, if you like them or not, or if you have those cards already, what is your experience, what you think about. We would like to know, and thank you so much for sharing. So I wish you a wonderful day. Here is Crystal Lotus channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a nice day.